I don't know. I think I like the antlers better. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Merry Christmas.
I got two, Bill.
Did it? Okay.
Which one do I want?
I don't know.
I'll keep.
Okay.
Remember that year you came riding in on that Harley?
I do.
Back in Boyd? Remember that?
I do. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Merry Christmas. Oops. Merry Christmas. Uh-huh. Did you get one? Okay. Did I miss anybody else? Oh. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I don't care. I got one. Wait.
Oh, yeah, just take one.
I didn't know there were singles. I didn't know.
Morning.
Are you any wiser, Bill?
I am a little wiser, not much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh.
I'm the official wise guy. Thank you. Oh no, wise man. Never mind. I get that confused. I get it confused.
Hour.
This is my mom and Kim.
Merry Christmas.
He's married to
Hello.
Janice.
Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Not sweet. Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Did I get one?
Sure.
Did you get one?
No.
One for yourself.
Okay. Did everybody get one? Okay. Just you just pick one. I get one for myself. And I got strength. Oh, is that? I think that's not what we're talking about. So, good morning. Merry Christmas. We have our sacrilegious moose collection up here. The Merry Christmas moose. Chris moose. That's it. So, we do have a couple patron saints by the name of George Carlin and John Lennon. You know, we might have a white Christmas. Well, it's going to be white. Whether or not we're going to have the flaky stuff coming down or not, we're gonna have white. Woohoo! All right. That'll be the first time, and I don't remember. So actually having a white Christmas. How nice. How nice. So long as we don't have to drive in it. John Lennon said, though, time you enjoy wasting was not wasted. And George, I have as much authority as the Pope. I just don't have as many people to believe it. Probably true. I don't know that we have a whole lot going on this week. Actually, I'm not sure there's anything going on this week. Wow. I think I know for a fact that's the first time this year that something like that has happened. Normally there's always stuff going on, so cool. All right, so Christmas is tomorrow, and New Year's will be next week. Got a cool service planned for New Year's, and a whole series starting out for New Year's. That's wonderful. In 10 minutes, a hurricane releases more energy than all the world's nuclear weapons detonated at once. That's a lot. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, Jan, you were right. I'm roasting. I have my sweater on under this, so. Woohoo. Okay. More t-shirts and or sweatshirts, depending on which way you do this. People say I can't multitask. But I can piss you off and amuse myself at the same time. Yeah, it was probably not perfect for church, but hey, it works for us, right? I just did a week's worth of cardio after walking into a spider web. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. You, off my planet. All right. Things that make you go, There are many things that we would throw away if we were not afraid that others might pick them up. Okay. And many geographers believe that the mild climate was responsible for the fact that Western civilizations developed around the basin of the Mediterranean. Yet, even in ancient Greece, folk complained about the weather, adopting a special term for midday heat. They called the hottest part of the summer day Kauma, K-A-U-M-A, from the word for to burn. Several months each year, Kauma affected the behavior of flocks, so the notion of stillness became attached to the name. Romans who adopted the Greek shepherd word pronounced it Calma, C-A-L-M-A. Little changed by centuries of use, the term designating the period when cattle lie still emerged into modern speech as calm. So, now you know. You had gone all the way through your life not knowing where calm came from. So, you're welcome. Hospital regulations require a wheelchair for patients being discharged. However, while working as a student nurse, I found an elderly gentleman already dressed and sitting on the bed with a suitcase at his feet who insisted he didn't need any help to leave the hospital. After a chat about the rules, he reluctantly let me wheel him down to the elevator. On the way down, I asked him if his wife was meeting them. He says, "I don't know," he said. "She's still upstairs in the bathroom changing out of her hospital gown." Oops. Oops. Jan, were we going to do that later? Where were we? She's probably not sure what I'm... Do you want to do it now? Okay. Yeah, I know. I was wondering if you knew what I was talking about.
The other one.
Little-
Do the sign language. The other one. Whatever.
Sign language.
Yeah.
Huh?
Number one.
Sure.
Yeah. Later. Not now, later. Like your
Hey, Jan, why don't we do it now?
hands in butt.
For those of you who wonder, what are they talking about? Gee.
What were you thinking about? What is it?
Okay. Okay.
Should be right here. We have a baby to be blessed today. You're falling.
Oh. The handheld's in the other room. Do you need that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it. That's okay. You.
Did you know that there is no away and throw away today? If you throw something away, there is no away.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Wow. Wow.
Look at these people. Come on up here. Oh, okay. This is Rayleigh Desra Endline Means. And Mom is Casey Ray Means. And Dad is Dominique Lee Endline. So they took the names and mushed them together. And that's how we have Rayleigh. Hi, sweet thing. How old is she? How old is she now?
She's 3 months.
Oh,
3 months. She's beautiful. Okay, so, yeah, she's getting big and adorable. Hi, what's going on? She's not sure about this. What's up with that, huh? Wait till you see him. Get a load of that. She's too busy fixated on all the...
Fixated on the
She's
Janny.
fixated on the sparkles. Good girl. Good girl. Sparklies are good. So here's what we're going to do. her name is Raylee, so we're going to say her name. I'm going to read a statement, our blessing for her, and then you can repeat it after me, all right? So Raylee, that works.
That works.
May you find your purpose in life and fulfill it.
May you find your purpose in life and fulfill it.
May you find joy in life and share it.
May you find joy in life and share it.
May you find worthy work and do it.
May you find worthy work and do it.
May you find your sacred self and be it.
May you find your sacred self and be it.
May you bless and be blessed.
May you bless and be blessed.
May the source be with you.
May the source be with you.
Good job. Phil and I will sign this and give that to you.
And you may bless the baby as it goes by. Bless it.
Cute. Cute.
Oh, it's hot up here.
Tell me about it. I know.
Brock didn't get one in the back room, so when you get done.
Oh, okay. No, they didn't. Merry Christmas. Since you were late. I have never done that before. It felt so good.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is. It's a Christmas miracle. What? No, it's fine. It's fine.
I have this really nice video all queued up of fire and Christmas tree and snowing, but that's okay.
I can't do it. It's light in my eye, sweetheart. I forgot about that. Which reminds me, if you see me squinting at you, I'm not mad. I have had a flare-up with my eyes, so if you look at me and just ask, are your eyes hurting? Because I'm probably not mad at you and I'm probably not judging you, but my little eyesies hurt. So when in doubt, ask. Do we need lights? Speaking of lights, let there be. That'll take a second to brighten up. You want to put one more on, Phil? One more row? No? Okay. You know, it's just whatever we want to do. Nobody can tell us what to do. This should get brighter. This should get brighter. What? Yeah, Shannon, it's your call there.
This works just fine.
Okay.
It's just not. This is one of the times.
So give us one more. You want to put the middle ones on, babe? Please, my love? My beloved. We'll just do one. Razor blades in the eyeball. So this is our fourth Sunday, and Christopher's not with us anymore in flesh. So I would like to read the Great Invocation. This is something he always read, so we shall do that in his honor. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. may Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men. Let the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out. And may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Beautiful. I think what's beautiful about that is it refers to the plan on earth. I think the plan on earth is our joy, our happiness, our delight, our peace. I want to talk to you just briefly about the Bethlehem story, the Christ story, the Jesus story. You're here, it's Christmas. I feel free to be able to talk about the Jesus thing without being too delicate. The really cool thing about the story of the Christ birth, well, there's lots of cool things. Two cool things. First cool thing is the angel said, "Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, and goodwill to men." If you want to have peace on earth, have goodwill to men. If we can have goodwill towards one another, whether we agree with them or not, peace will reign. And that's what we all hope for. But even more so than that, peace within ourselves, peace in our heart. We get so distraught by life, politics, chaos in the world, and things that are totally out of our control. And yet peace is this commodity that God wants us to have. He said, peace on earth. Some translations say, for humankind with whom I am well pleased. He is well pleased with us. And you know what? They were politically messed up back then. They had slavery. We have slavery today. They had addictions. We have addictions today. They had brutal leaders. I'm not going to get into that. But we are not any different now than they were then. And that same delight that God had in them, He has in us. And He wants us to be at peace. So here, let's look at the whole metaphorical concept or metaphysical concept of this Christ child. This child was born in innocence. And that's the key. I want us to look at innocence. Well, what does innocence mean? Innocence is that, like that we bless this little baby here, that's innocence. She's not done anything wrong. Nor has she had anything happen to her that could overshadow that innocence. And as we become adults, we do things that cause other people harm. And we have things done to us, or we experience things that upset us, traumatize us. And we forget or we lose that innocence. That innocence is what I want to talk to you about. When Jesus walked on this earth, everything He did was from that core of innocence. He did not do one thing that was not pre-planned from a point of love. Not one thing. Everything was done from this place of innocence. If people were railing at Him and angry with Him or whatever, He didn't respond out of anger. He stood up for the truth. And He stood up for the little guy. But He never did it out of retaliation or vengefulness. He always had that state of innocence. And we think that we get separated from our innocence, or that our innocence is gone. It's not there. Life circumstances clutter it up, overshadow it, but it's there. And this Christmas, I really, really want you to find and reconnect with your innocence. This part of you that cannot be damaged, cannot be harmed. Our ego can be harmed, our feelings can be hurt, but our innocence is indestructible. But we forget that. We get all caught up in the pain and the suffering, and we forget about this innocence. And those of us who are followers of the way were what people who followed Jesus were called before religion got a hold of it and called them, or before the Romans got a hold of it and called them Christians, and then we added religion on top of all of that. Those of us who are followers of the way know that there is a sacred ceremony called baptism, in which we celebrate a new life or a return to that innocence. More on that to come, another time, another day, another time. But right now, within you is this place of innocence that has not been harmed, has not been damaged. I want you to look for it. It's hard to see because we think we are our trauma. We think we are the damage that's been done. Do we not? We think we are the chaos or the stress or the problems that we're experiencing. We're not. The eternal part of us, the sacred soul within us, is untouchable. But our memories get a hold of stuff and hang on to stuff, hang on to pain, hang on to strife, hang on to struggle, and it tells us a lie that we're not good enough. It tells us the lie that it'll always be bad. We're not worthy. Many people have told that to themselves. That's not coming from a state of innocence. That's coming from pain. And pain is this powerful, wonderful tool by which we go, that hurts. I don't want to do that again. I'm going to do it differently. So hallelujah for pain. My little thingy was gratitude. I got gratitude. I'm grateful for pain because it teaches me stuff. I don't like it. I'd much rather have it gifted to me with grace and gentleness. But how many times do I learn with that? None. Oh, that's a wonderful thing. Well, let me go bang my head on the wall again. Oh, I got that now. Yeah. So pain is a good thing. We don't like it, and we're not worthy of it. But pain happens, and some of us have more pain than others. Some of us have experienced some really bad traumas in our life. We're not the trauma. And this Christ child being born and reclaiming innocence and carrying innocence through his entire life, no matter what happened, he did it from that state of innocence. Even driving out the money changers, he did that. He wasn't angry. He sat and made a cord of thongs so that he could move the beasts out of the way. Didn't hit anybody with them. He did that to get the bowls moving. Because it was corrupt. It was corrupting a spiritual thing. He did it intentionally and on purpose. And the money went in the dirt. Money went in the cow excrement. Oh, bummer. Messed with their whole system of things. People would come in the Old Testament, they were required to bring in offerings, and they were sacrifices. So they would bring in, they would throughout the year would raise doves or whatever, and then they'd have this beautiful, perfect dove. They'd take it to the priest. He'd say, oh, that's not good enough. You have to go buy one from one of our authorized dealerships. So they'd take it out and go into the courtyard, and they'd just give it away. It wasn't worth anything to them. And then buy something that somebody else had just given away at this exorbitant price and take it in, and then the priest would do his service. It was horrible, horrible. And they had no say. They had no voice. There was no one who would speak for them. He did. And he did it from this place of innocence, of purity, of let's stop this crap and let's do real things. Let people connect with God in a clean, clear way. And when you have your innocent heart is talking to God, have you ever had a little kid bring you a daisy? Oh, there's a dandelion. There's nothing better in the whole world than to have a little child bring you a flower or a weed. Well, not that kind of weed. But you know, our language is just changing too fast for me. I don't know what to say. Laughter, this beautiful, bright laughter. Have you ever heard a baby laugh? Nothing better in the whole world to have something crack up a baby, because you know it's just this pure delight. That pure delight. From that place of pure delight, that's where I want us to live. That's where we're asked to live. And the things that pull us out of that are not of innocence, they're of pain. And it's really hard to let go of pain because it's familiar. But today, I'm going to walk you through a guided meditation, and we're going to meet the three wise men. And those three wise men have a gift or information for you in how to protect and restore your innocence. The three wise men gave gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Gold is about value. It's about what are you worth. So ask when we get into the guided meditation, I'll coach you through this, but you're going to ask that wise man, how do I protect my worth? When other people are telling me I'm not good enough, or when I'm telling myself I'm not good enough, how do I protect my worth? You will either be receiving a gift that will explain that to you, or you'll receive a statement or an encouragement. Frankincense. Frankincense is an essential oil. It's used for lots of things. Today we're going to look at protection. How may I protect my innocence? How may I protect my innocence? So ask that wise man about that. And myrrh is healing. Ask this third wise man, how might I heal and return to this innocence? All right, does that sound like fun? Does this sound lovely? All right, so if you'll join me, just take a deep breath in and exhale.